Hey Sagittarius, it's Honey Priestess. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome for the first time to the family. I didn't like how I said that, but we're going to roll with it because I'm tired, okay? If you are a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Sagittarius, and it is December 2019, you are in the right place. But if you are not a Sagittarius or it's not December 2019, you are still in the right place if you felt guided here, okay? Description box has all the information you might need. This is the romance reading. I don't know if I said that. The title will say it, but this is the romance reading. And I actually wanted to do this format with Scorpio last month, and I didn't do it. But I'm going to do it this month, okay? And I'm going to continue it going forward. But basically, I'm going to do a spread for singles and a spread for relationships, or people in relationships. But only for the bonus, for the birthday kids. That's it, okay? I'm not doing a spiritual reading this month. I was going to do a video on it, or a live video on it, then I didn't do it. And I feel like this spiritual reading, there's so much information on Instagram and Twitter. If I feel guided to say something, I might towards the end of the year, like around the eclipse. But I'm not going to press it. I just don't feel like a major need to talk on it beyond Twitter and Instagram. So follow me on those apps if you want to know, okay? So we're starting with singles. They are going to be shorter readings for each set. But it's so that this video can get uploaded to YouTube, okay? So it can fit. So yeah. We are going to start with singles, and the cards I have for you are getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And then we have wedding. This situation involves marriage. Bottom of the deck, we have healing family issues. Your love benefits as you forgive your parents. True love underneath that. This is the romance of a lifetime. Underneath that, flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. All right, Sagittarius. So some of you guys are just getting to know somebody who is going to be in your life forever. At the very least, long term. Okay, this isn't somebody who's just going to be around for 2-3 months, piss you off, and go. They're here for some time. And I think they're here with purpose. I don't want to say with the purpose of triggering you, but I do want to say that you're going to have to confront some issues. Some childhood issues. I don't know why I felt I need to emphasize that, but childhood issues that interrupt the way that you really want to love. That is such an interesting way for it to come out. But it interrupts the way that you naturally want to love people, right? Because you're operating from that trauma. And you kind of have to go against who you are. Which is why it's so painful. I think this relationship is going to be very lighthearted. It's going to be very lighthearted, and it's going to be lighthearted, but there's such a seriousness to this that it's just interesting. I just think it's going to be a very healthy relationship that's going to be a lot of fun. But it's going to be very powerful. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's getting to know each other is interesting to me because I almost get the feeling that you guys click really well. And it seems like you guys get along so naturally that it's almost interesting to me that I'm feeling like a block. That's the best way I can say it. With this healing family issues card, I almost feel like a block to you really opening up to them. And it's just very interesting because it seems like you guys get along very, very well. And it might be surface to an extent because it is so playful. But I feel like your chemistry happens on multiple levels. And so it just seems very, very intentional to not connect that deeply. Right? And so that's why you have to heal so that you're able to deepen that intimacy and deepen that connection so that you're able to experience the full capacity of what you guys have here and not just keep it on this flirty top level situation. Like, I think you guys both want connection and you guys both might be scared of it. Because when you guys have a connection, this is going to be on both of your minds. At the very least, if you don't make it to marriage, y'all are going to be considering this person heavily. Okay, long term, period. We are going to clarify getting to know each other. Whoa, some of you guys are married in the past life. It's not for everybody. And when I say it's not for everybody, I say that a lot, but none of these readings are going to be for everybody. But when I say not for everybody, when I go out of my way to say it, I mean out of the people who are resonating at this time, there's only like of y'all that relates to. You'll know. At least you'll find out just by the way that you feel. It's just a little too deep. It's a little too resonant. It's a little too comfortable. It won't be a feeling of like falling in love. It'll be a feeling of falling in love, but it'll be a feeling like I've been here before. And it's just not a normal feeling. So you'll know. Can't really explain it. You just know it when you know it. Okay, let's cut this deck. Oh, also, y'all know it's a romance reading. Y'all know I got my wine. We still on tradition. You know what I'm saying? I didn't talk about it, but we're still here. Let me know what you're drinking in the comments. This is some type of red blend. Not sure which one. Can't drink too much of it because I gotta get through these readings. Or this last one, huh? This is my last one. Amen. Spirit, please clarify getting to know each other for Sagittarius regarding romance for the rest of December 2019. There's a card that flipped over. Oh, two cards. Amazing. Y'all are amazing. Spirit, please clarify getting to know each other for Sag regarding romance. Wow. This is something. Last shuffle. What are we getting into? Queen of Wands, Eight of Wands, King of Swords, Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles, High Priestess, Death in the middle of that. Sorry, put these cards back. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords underneath that, Seven of Wands underneath that, Nine of Pentacles. Alright, y'all. So here's what's up. We actually have two very like masculine energies. So, okay. Y'all move like niggas. Both of you guys kind of have really strong masculine energy. And it's almost funny because you guys are mirroring each other. And it's like you guys trade off when you guys play these roles. Let me explain. So let's say one day the feminine energy is super hyped up, super energetic, you know, wants to push things, like wants to speed things up, etc., etc. Then the other person is like super detached and like laid back and just like, oh, we have time, we could be cool about it. And then this person goes, okay, well, I'm gonna lay low. Since you're not pressing me and I'm gonna be cool, I'm gonna whatever. And then this person's like, why are you not pressing me? Why are you not on my ass like you were before? You know, it's like you guys keep switching this energy of, I'm going to press you, now I'm going to fall back. I'm going to press you, now I'm going to fall back. And it's like everyone is playing all these damn games with each other when you guys both just want to be pressing each other. Even these energies switch up. This is kind of the energy of somebody being like, listen, I'm going to just put my cards on the table. I'm going to just tell you how I feel. I'm going to put in this effort. I'm going to do what I need to do to let you know. And then being like, oh, well, you're playing around. Right? This energy goes hand in hand. I'm going to put my cards on the table. I'm going to go after you. I'm going to prove this, blah, blah, blah. And it's almost like this person is sitting there like, I know what you're doing and I appreciate it, but I'm going to just lay low because I don't want to do too much. This is somebody who knows how they feel about you, but they don't want to, you know, seem like they're off their rocker, so they're laying back and they're being observant and they're just sitting there, you know, waiting for the right time, right? So then this person goes, well, fuck it. And now you guys are switching up energies again. Now, the other masculine energy that was just kicking back, whatever, okay, is now pressing this person because they're stressed out that this person is impressing them. And they're sitting here like, I know you really want me. I know you love me. But I'm not going to sit here and continue to press you if you're only going to press me when I'm not pressing you. It's like you guys have to trigger each other to get the other person to act, right? This is the death of that. This is really admonishing is the word I want to use. Who is speaking today? I really want to admonish you, I guess. That this will lead to a quicker death of this relationship than anything else. You guys fronting on each other, an issue. It's a real issue. Okay? It has to stop. It has to stop. Somebody needs to put an end to it. And I think in getting to know each other, it's like you're not gonna like hearing this, Sag, but you're gonna need to be the bigger person sometimes, if not a lot. And the more that you show that maturity, the more that the other person will start to show maturity too. But somebody has to start the trend, because both of you guys are petty. Both of you guys can be immature, and both of you guys have a lot of pride. And it's going to be who's going to get off. You got a king and a queen here. Work well together, but you guys are different, but you work well together. Who is going to get off of their throne first and acquiesce to the other person? It ain't going to be me. Okay, well, I'll just do it. Well, I'm going to act like I don't care because I'm on my throne and I have my pride. Wait, you stopped? Well, I'm about to press you because how dare you not press me? I can't believe you just did that. Fine. I'm about to fall back. I'm not about to do this. Oh, wait, you're not talking to me anymore? Well, you know, what's going on with y'all? I got time. This 6 of Swords and this 7 of Wands and this 9 of Pentacles. It almost feels like you're trying to run away from something that's protected. Like you're trying to run away from somebody that you feel you need to protect yourself from. But it's because you're protected that you're here. Even when you try to run away, it's like you're running towards this person. Because you want them to put the work in, but it's like y'all can't seem to put the work in at the same time. You're like trying to be prideful, but you also really want the 10 of Pentacles, okay? You want to upgrade, you want more, but it's just games. You guys are on games. Yeah, this 9 of Wands is underneath. And then you have the 4 of Pentacles, and then you have the Emperor underneath that. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. All I know is that y'all are being really fucking immature because you guys are holding on to your pride and whatever time, energy, effort that you feel like you need to hold on to in order not to give too much. Both of you guys have the tendency to give too much. You guys have given too much in the past. And you don't want to get caught up giving too much to the wrong person. But you can't give too much to this person. you're meant to give yourselves fully to the other person. And so all these games are just so stupid. They're just so dumb. They're so dumb. No shade to y'all. You know, I don't judge, but it just seems like a bunch of games for no fucking reason. Like, really, really dumb energy. Like, y'all aren't dumb people. It's just like, y'all are playing, like, childish-ass games. Like, grow up and love each other. It'll come. But you guys have a lot of healing with your own past to do. And the more that you don't talk to each other about it, the more it's going to be an issue. That's why I'm telling you, Sag. You're going to have to boss up and be like, listen, I'm going to be vulnerable right now. And I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm just going to be straight up because I don't have time for the games. If neither of you guys decide that you don't have time for the games, you are going to continue to engage in behavior that you know best. You guys both know pride best. And you are going to continue to play a game of love using pride. Damn, what is that saying? Showing up to some kind of fight with a wrong ass tool. I don't know. Y'all know. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. I'm really tired. I can't get the saying. I really want to be able to say it. Like that saying. Because it's very relevant. But you basically come in with the wrong energy. Nobody's going to win a game of love. It's not even a game. But if you want to call it a game, you're not going to win it with pride. That's just the wrong tools. Stop being stupid. I feel like y'all one of my friends. Stop being fucking stupid. Okay. We're going to clarify healing family issues. All that shit is very self-explanatory. We're going to clarify wedding. Because I feel like even if it's not a wedding, this is a long-term energy. Some of you guys need to see just how worth it is. So let's look into it. We ain't going to spend long here because I got the relationship kids to do. Okay? Spirit, please clarify wedding for Sagittarius for the remainder of 2019. What? Oh, ooh, oh. Yeesh. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to get into the boo-boo shit. I'm going to do one more shuffle. Spirit, please clarify wedding for Sagittarius. Yeah, we're going to get into the boo-boo shit. 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Moon, the Empress, and the 4 of Swords. Underneath that is actually the 10 of Swords reversed. So, okay. Past life kids, okay? Again, not all of you. Past life kids, something... if you were married in a past life, it's like something... there is cheating. Okay? And so now you have a very natural distrust of the other person. Even if there wasn't cheating in a past life, somebody in this relationship, maybe both of you guys, have cheated or been cheated on or played. Okay? Just played. You have been the side piece. Okay, in somebody's story. And or you've had side pieces, right? And so there's an overall distrust that this can go the distance. And it's interesting because it feels like the both of you guys are very loyal people. But you may go out of your way to not be loyal as a form of protection. And I feel like that might have happened in a past life too. Now, whether this happened during the marriage or not, I don't think so. I think it happened leading up to the marriage. But I think that's why this is so... it's so imperative to kind of boss up past these games, because that memory recall is going to be very, very strong, whether you're like, oh wow, this is a past life, or it might just be you getting a little too triggered by somebody that you don't even know. You see what I'm saying? The whole you chose something else over me energy, that might be something that comes up, and it might create some kind of desperation between you and your person that you do not want to become a staple in this relationship. That means that you guys are going to have to be communicative. You're going to have to communicate past that. So playing all these petty games, whether this is something that is a past life situation or it's just a this life situation, you guys have to go out of your way to not be petty. Anytime you feed into your pettiness, it's just messing up this connection more and more in a way that it should not be messed up, okay? The Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, again, that past life energy for some of you guys. Others of you, it's just a really strong soulmate that you're meant to build something with. You can't build a strong foundation with this shiesty ass, untrustworthy ass, ungrounded ass energy. You just can't do it. Seven of Wands, you're driving the wands to the ground. Seven of Pentacles, you're just like looking over everything that you've already planted, already harvested. These are in the air. This motherfucker is stealing things, guys. Literally, the cups are in the air and they're like, what do I do? These are the two sevens you don't want to see when it comes to marriage, when it comes to long-term relationships. Okay, if you feed into this energy or you feed into the idea that this person's going to come with that energy, or you try to protect yourself against that energy by embodying it, it's just going to fuck this up. It's going to fuck it up. That's not what's supposed to happen. Again, this moon, this empress, this four of swords, all this falling back energy, all this secrecy energy is just like very unnecessary. And I feel like the more that you guys open up and become vulnerable, the more rooted and grounded in this connection that you guys will be, and the more that you'll relax. This is you relaxing and not tripping about this person hurting you. This Ten of Swords reverse, okay, I see the Ten of Swords as like a painful ending, but it's final. I feel like the Ten of Swords is almost like stopping that ending from happening. Right? Like us not going down this road again. Us not getting hurt like this again. Okay? I don't know why I'm reading it like that today, but I am. Y'all just gotta stop being petty. I spent 20-some minutes telling y'all, stop being petty. Let's get some advice. Woo, Sagittarius, y'all are a trip even into the last goddamn day of 2019. Only Sag. Okay, some of you guys are dealing with other fire signs. I think I said that. Maybe I said it in the last reading. Yeah, some of you guys are dealing with other fire signs or other people with Sag placements as well, but fire. Spirit, what advice do you have to deal? It's not everybody, of course, but I feel like for the majority of you, you're dealing with somebody who has fire in their chart or air placements. Or what was the other sign I was getting in there? Cancer. I think that was the last reading, but yeah, just be aware. Spirit, what advice do you have for our single Sagittariuses the rest of December 2019? Okay, we have fuck me. We have Embrace, which is the World card, and Blossom, which is the Judgment card. The last two cards of the Major Arcana, gorgeous. Bottom of the deck, we have Sadness and Isolation, Three of Swords. Yeah, don't bring your past pain into this relationship and move based on that. This relationship is what it's meant to be for this lifetime at this time for you. Okay? You have to give it the chance to be what it's meant to be And that means going in full throttle. You don't get to go in acting like you're experienced in love and you know what this is and you know how this goes and you're playing a game. You're falling in love. Stop trying to calculate it. Stop trying to figure it out. Stop trying to do it the right way. Stop trying to be a step ahead of people. Stop trying to keep your pride in. I mean, it's not wrong to have pride, but stop trying to keep it intact at the expense of actually experiencing somebody. Stop following Twitter rules. Get off the fucking internet and really experience somebody fully without too many goddamn rules. Your intuition will come in and protect you when it needs to. But when your trauma is speaking for you, you have a problem. You need to heal. You need to go off your intuition. And you need to stop being so pussy you can't love people. Period, poo. Let's move on to the kids who are in relationships. Whew, child. I know y'all did that. Okay, relationship kids. Shuffle. Alright. Spirit, what message do you have for Sagittariuses and relationships for the rest of 2019? What messages do you have for Sagittariuses regarding love? For the Sagittariuses and relationships. Flash Shuffle Spirit, what message do you have for Sagittarius in relationships for the rest of 2019? Okay. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Calling in your soulmate at the bottom of the deck. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Underneath that, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Underneath that, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Well, this is a little awkward. Some of y'all in relationships need to get the fuck out. Some of you guys in relationships are actually trying to manifest other relationships. Shit. I don't judge. But some of you guys are definitely trying to get out of this relationship, and some of you guys are just really unhappy, and it almost feels like you are trying to manifest somebody without having to take the break of transitioning out of this relationship. Like, you just kind of want to go right into it. That's some of you guys. Okay? Others of you are kind of in a space in your relationship where you're not really interesting. There's like distance for you guys, or you guys are just in a rough patch right now and you're just wondering, almost like, can I get the person back that I had at the beginning relationship? Is this relationship doomed? Is there anything I can do about it? Is there anything I can do about it? Just calling in your soulmate, like I said, it almost feels like you're like, can I get the person back I had? And some of you guys are willing to make another effort to put in a little something else. Maybe there's been something that's revived that for you. But this free yourself is telling me that it's time to go. For some of you guys, it's time to go. Whether you're trying to manifest a relationship with somebody else or you're trying to manifest a better relationship with your person, for some of you guys, it is just time to go. For others of you, though, I think there's something you're missing, okay, about the way that you give your power to your partner, or the codependency that you have in your partner. There's something about the weight that you give your partner that's actually depressing you, because you are looking to them to love you in a way that doesn't make you responsible for loving yourself and taking care of your shit. Like, they might be the person to kind of cuddle you and take care of you and tell you it's okay, blah, blah, blah. Now things are getting strained because they're tired of your shit. They still love you. They still want to be there for you. But you are looking to them to kind of fix you. Or it could be them looking to you to hold them, to take care of them, to kind of make them feel worthy, right? And the issue is you guys are both codependent in that way. Because whether you need somebody or you like to feel needed, the other person either likes to feel needed or is extremely needy. And everyone needs to take their power back. Some of you guys, the relationship doesn't necessarily have to end if you do this. Others of you, if you're dealing with... why is abuse coming through so much this month? Trigger warning, if you are dealing with abuse or you have dealt with abuse, you gotta go. Because this almost I do want to say this does feel hopeless. I'm just be honest. The calling in your soulmate, it feels very hopeless. Because whatever you're doing it you're doing it in place of dealing with the real issue. Like, if you want to leave the relationship, the issue is not, I need my man to come so I can leave. I need this girl to come in my life and change me so that I can leave. It's, you need to leave. Doesn't matter if you're alone or not. You still have to leave this relationship. It's not, oh, I want this person that I had in the beginning of this relationship. It's either they're not here anymore or you are depending on them too much. And because it's fucking taxing to be there for people all the fucking time, now that they're tired, you're sitting here thinking that you lost your person. No, you just need to learn how to, like, grow up and take care of yourself. Well then, fun start, kids. You know, when I was doing these relationship readings, I thought, with the bonus ones, I was like, oh, you know, we're probably gonna get shit about, you know, finances or whatever. And now y'all over here talking about breakups and shit. Like, come on now. Y'all have got to give me time. You've got to give me warnings. I told you I'm tired. This is a lot to walk into. Child. Okay, I don't know what I want to clarify yet, but the cards are ready to go. So let's think about that for a second. One. I have work tomorrow. I need to go to bed. I'm hearing clarify, make the effort. So let's clarify, make the effort. Spirit, please clarify, make the effort. Sagittarius for the remainder of 2019. Spirit, please clarify and make the effort. Okay, got two of those. So just... shuffle. Spirit, please clarify. I'm not taking all those. Sorry. Clarify, make the effort. All right, y'all. 5 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. Underneath that, Ace of Wands. Underneath that, 10 of Cups. Okay. Underneath that is the Moon. Some of you guys are dealing with some really, really deep conflicts with people who are really soulmates for you, okay? But this right here, this is going to be the end of that conflict, one way or another. This is going to be the end of the relationship, one way or another. either you guys are going to go your separate ways, or you guys are going to completely redefine the way that you relate. This might make you nervous because you're going to have to learn to appreciate them and experience them and exist with them without needing them. And it's going to change the way that you have to approach your relationship. Because it was easy to need each other in the beginning. It was easy. It was lovely, blah, blah, blah. But now you guys are both drained. Now you guys are both taxed. Now you guys both have things to do. And you realize there's a really, really unhealthy focus on this relationship. There's a really, really unhealthy quality to this relationship that can't go on. It's getting worse and worse. Like I said, if there is abuse, it's done. Some of you guys, there's no abuse, okay? But you still have to move forward. You still have to move forward. Just because what was there isn't there anymore. The thing that's here, okay, that's really blowing me is that the Fool, the Ace of Wands, and the Ten of Cups are right here. These are some gorgeous ass cards if you really want to manifest like a healthy love situation. But that tells me that you are going to have to decide what you're going to do and go through with it. You cannot decide to keep this going the way it is. So either you leave and it works out for you because ultimately you're going to end up with somebody who you really love and have a lot of passion for and you're happy with, and it's going to be a lot more stable than this. That's one option. Some of you, the only option. For others of you, this is going to be a whole new experience in your relationship now, a whole new revamping of your relationship right now, because you made the effort to take back your power and take responsibility for yourself and ask the other partner to take more responsibility for yourself, so that you guys can renegotiate this codependent situation y'all have going on. This moon, this is letting me know whether you're walking into the unknown because you're leaving, or you're having to dive into unknown feelings or things you guys haven't dealt with before with each other. This is you walking towards it, right? And all this newness, this is you confronting that. Three of Pentacles underneath that and building something new entirely. It's very possible. I really want to be clear with that. It is very possible, but it's going to be kind of hard for you guys. Okay? It's going to take you trusting that this is going to work. Some of you guys have not even considered the idea of changing. You've just been whining like, oh, I want this to be different and blah, blah, blah. Maybe I could just find another way you've already tried before to avoid this becoming an issue, but it's going to become an issue because it's the elephant in the room. Everything works but this. We work so well for each other, but we are like turning toxic for each other because we don't have boundaries. Nobody knows how to take care of themselves. I don't know why this is coming through so strong. If you are dealing with abuse, this does not apply in terms of maybe we can work this out. No. Go. I don't know why I'm being constant at so much. Very soon, guys. I don't feel the need to clarify that. I just think that this is a good thing and a bad thing. A bad thing in the sense that you're running out of time. A good thing in that something's going to change for the better soon. Because I guarantee you're not going to be able to maintain this relationship. Okay, so if it's in a bad place, trust me, something's going to happen very soon that's going to remind you, oh, I actually can't do this anymore. Even if things have been calm for a little bit, something's going to happen soon. And it's going to remind you actually have to address it. You guys aren't going to get away with not addressing this for long. So that's the bad thing, that you're running out of time. But that's also the good thing because you don't get to be complacent. And I think that's really good for you, not to be complacent. I'm here to clarify for yourself, and that's it. Okay. Oh, this reading hasn't been too long so far. We're doing good. Okay, going to clarify, free yourself. Then we're going to go into advice and we'll be done for 2020. I think. I might do a solar eclipse video. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. Spirit, please clarify for yourself. Yep. Some of you guys are in a really karmic situation. I got the Justice card just fell out. Some of you guys are in a really deep situation. Okay? Some of you guys are trying to justify staying in this deep situation because you guys love each other and if you gotta go, you gotta go. Last shuffle. Clarify for yourself. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. Ooh. Justice, Six of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Cups, Five of Cups, Ten of Cups. A lot. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Nine of Cups. Okay. Some of you guys are going to have to go on your own to be independent, and it's going to be a very successful move. Okay. It's going to be a very good thing for you to go on your own and do your own thing, and I think you're going to attract a suitor quite quickly. Okay. This Two of Cups, this Five of Cups, and this Ten of Cups is going from having a divine partnership to having like an actual healthy foundation. This is the relationship and its honeymoon stage and its newness and its beauty, blah, blah, blah. This is mourning the death of this time period. This is over. This is the foundation you want. This is what you really, really want, right? But you're trying to go from a 2 from a 10. You're trying to go from just having a cute little connection that, you know, rode out its stage to having something real and long lasting. Well, there's going to be pain involved because there has to be a release of what this was and how innocent and easy this was. And the work that you now need to invest to get here, there's going to be a mourning period in between that, right? Some of you guys cannot get here with the person that's here. Some of you guys have to drop this person entirely in order to start over with someone new. The card after this is the Six of Cups. And it talks about soulmate connection. You might have to find another soulmate connection to get here. Maybe this was a soulmate connection that got you to this point. That's fine. But it's not meant, it can't go. For others of you, this can stand through this period, but it still has to go through it. There's work to be put in. I think regardless, you're going to come out victorious. Okay? But this is the kind of situation where rejection is protection. Okay? If things don't work out for you, it's going to hurt, but you're going to thank God for it later. But this is something that has to come, it has to be stopped in its tracks. Because it's going to affect your path if it's not. It's gonna stop your path if it's not. If your relationship isn't already stopping your bag, stopping your progress in other areas, stopping other relationships, even just platonic ones, if it's not already doing that, it's gonna start doing that in a major way. So this has to come to an end. This is really a gift from the universe. It's just coming in a harsh package. But it should have been dealt with before. But it's not me judging you. It's just saying, like, all right, well, you just kind of deal with it. Like, you have to boss up and deal with things, right? This is you deciding, this Ace of Wands, this Two of Wands, and this Nine of Cups. This is you saying, do I want to be happy, yes or no, for myself, or do I need somebody else to make me happy? Okay, this Nine of Cups comes before the Ten of Cups. You can't be happy with somebody else until you're happy with yourself. Not truly. And I think that's the hard lesson for some of you guys. You guys were happy with this person, and then all of a sudden they didn't show up anymore, and you realize, I'm not as happy as I was, or they failed you in some way, they changed in some way, and you're like, well, you made me so happy before, why can't you make me that happy again? It was never their job to make you happy. It was your job to be happy for yourself. And once you figure that out again, then you have a relationship of a fucking lifetime. Now you have the Ten of Cups. And that's how we wanted the whole time, right? However you get it is however you get it, but you can either surrender and go with the process and boss up, or you can experience this the worst possible way, the most difficult possible way. Let's get some advice, okay? My voice is going out. Did a live. Also, you guys, if you watch my YouTube videos, but you don't know anything about these other apps, I interact a lot more. On YouTube, I can't post discussion posts. I have to get 1,000 subscribers first before I can post to the community page, talk to you guys, different things like that. So you only get the videos. I can't even tell you when a live is going to happen. Okay? So if you want to know all of these things, if you want to be able to interact with me, get more messages. I do daily messages, Monday through Friday, Twitter and Instagram. I do channeled messages. That's whenever I feel guided to for different placements, etc., etc. Those are going to be on Twitter and Instagram. I do Instagram lives where I literally pull cards for you on live. Well, I'm going to start limiting it a bit, but I pull cards for the people who are there on lives, and you guys can get miniature readings. If I have deals on readings or I have time to do readings, you find out on Twitter and Instagram. You cannot find out here. I literally just don't have that kind of ability unless I post a video every time I do something, and I'm not doing it. There's too much work for no reason. So follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, make sure you interact with me. I know I'm really tired now, but I'm a hot mess. But I have a lot more to offer you beyond these readings on those apps, okay? So get into it. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Love you guys dearly. Let's get some advice for our Sagittarius in relationships for the rest of December 2019. Whew. I need to get to bed for work. Last shuffle, Spirit, what advice do you have for Sagittarius in relationships for the remainder of 2019? All right, we have change your focus. This is 5 of Cups and the base chakra, stability. This is finding your stability in yourself, being secure in yourself, being able to look out for yourself and take care of yourself. This 5 of Cups, that was that sad-ass guy looking down in the other deck, okay? It's going to hurt. Even if you get to keep this person around, it's going to hurt. Because you have to confront yourself and own up to just doing better in a way that you don't feel like doing, that you don't want to do, that other people have done for you before. And now you're at that point of your life. Some of you guys might be going through like a quarter life crisis even. It's just the extra thing that's piled on. But even if it's not that, you're at a point of your life where you really submit a future for yourself, right? And you decide, am I going to be the kind of person who needs other people to love me? Or am I going to be able to love myself? And whatever decision you make, you know, good luck with it. I'm not going to judge you, but good luck with it. Some of you guys don't have the choice. A lot of you guys who this is resonating with do not have the choice. The universe is calling you to do more because there's more for you on your path. There are too many people's destinies linked to you being on your path and you being empowered. There's too much at stake. So you don't have the luxury of not learning this lesson. Some of you guys are going to be able to choose whatever you want. Others of you do not have the luxury. So if you don't want it to hurt that bad, just boss up for yourself, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have find balance, which is the 2 of Pentacles. This is making the choice to bring that balance to your relationship or bring that balance back into your life if it's time for you to leave the relationship. It's your choice how you want to play this out. But it's going to play out the way that it was always going to play out. Period. So get into it, girls. I love you guys so much. Okay? Have a great end of the year. Be safe this holiday season. Be safe this New Year's. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends about me. Catch my Instagram lives. Those are super interactive and fun. Catch me on Twitter. Catch me on Instagram. All that good stuff. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.